and have time to adjust to the NFL systems. I now say this. I've been saying it for weeks. There will be 4 quarterbacks in this 2025 draft that will be franchise quarterbacks with time put into them. They need the time. This is not one of those drafts where you see a quarterback come out and say, "Oh, he's a Joe Burrow. He's old enough," but we gotta see what's going on with Shut. If you can get Show in the later rounds, I think that's a for sure fire pick. I think Kyle McCord in the later rounds is a good for sure pick. I think in the later rounds, you grab one of these guys, 4th, 5th round quarterback. Excellent. That's a great pick for one of these guys that's coming in this year's draft, that quarterback. Sitting back. And that's why I like having discussions with other people about these things, because I have an open mind. I like having that the discussions, the dialect, the banter back and forth at times, because not only do I leave that with and lead into that with an open mind, but it also gives me a different perspective, and it has me go back and sometimes question some things that I may say and I think about. So now I go into further research and looking at things, and it makes sense. It all makes perfect sense. But I do not think that I know for sure that the Steelers cannot afford to waste a 1 through 3 on a damn offensive lineman, because they're not in this year's draft. They're not there. They are not there. We need to address that need throughout free agency. The offensive line needs to be addressed through free agency. You cannot address the offensive line in this year's draft. This is not a microwave type thing. You got to give guys time to develop and to become great players. Now, and I also might be the case for these offensive linemen. These offensive linemen may need some more work. They might need to get stronger. Get a little bit smarter, faster. You know what I mean? For the NFL. And then they may develop into a good player, but we need offensive linemen to come in right now. You know what I mean? We had guys that we drafted in the past that are still waiting to see the field. We're still waiting to see a lot of the guys that we've drafted to get on the field and play. It's been a while. I dropped the link. Katie says, Trucking, I think the Steelers brought Rudolph in as a bridge quarterback, and Tomlin trusts him. Steelers will take a QB. Bet that. I know he did. I know that. I know for a fact that Mason Rudolph is without a doubt, a bridge quarterback. I think he knows that. He's not there to. Mason Rudolph is not there to start and be a franchise quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers for the future. No, I want to make that clear. I do not think that neither. And I know he's going to translate well to the NFL. Travis Hunter is going to translate very well over to the NFL, man. He has every single trait for a receiver that you are looking for. Every single trait. Playmaking ability, soft hands, awareness, attentiveness. The one thing that I think I don't know if it's going to get him in the NFL or not, but we'll see if he has the strength to get off the line on some of these cornerbacks. Now, everybody meets their match. Everybody has a match that always gets them. There's always that one person, and that always gives you problems from a team, and it may not be a superstar. So we'll see what happens. But I for sure think that he's going to be productive. I think he showed Travis Hunter showed the scouts exactly what they wanted to see out of him and what they needed to see. Now, Shador Sanders. Let's move on to Shador Sanders, because we know Travis Hunter did his thing. I still think that Travis Hunter should be the number 1 overall pick in this year's draft, because he's a for sure pick. He's for sure. Like, do we know what Cam Ward's going to do with the Titans? We know Cam Ward's a good quarterback. We know he can spin it. Is he going to save the Titans franchise? You know what I mean? Is he going to come in and you know what I mean? We don't know that, right? Abdul Carter, we do know that Abdul Carter will come in on the Titans defense. He will make plays. He will make impact on that defense, right? he'll make cornerback play a lot easier for the Tennessee Titans. So I can see that pick. Travis Hunter will open up that field a whole lot, and he can still play some cornerback, you know what I mean, and receiver.